Alright, everybody, we got called to Quasartico by Vinny. Let's see what's up. You're both here, good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What did you need me and Eli for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain. Uh-oh. Something crazy. Ma'am, I've brought Team MZ's leader, Tawny, and her teammate Eli as well. The two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So, it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying? You mean his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumiose are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumiose City was hemorrhaging people, and property values were in freefall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established, but it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find business willing to take on the project, and so it fell to my company, Quasartico Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns for some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to this city. Still, it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. That is when we also began detecting that strange power which we call Mega Power in all corners of Lumiose City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to this power. And now we have Rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumiose once more. Don't worry, Team MZ will help get all this under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg pardon, ma'am, it seems I'm being called for... If you would excuse me for just a moment. I don't know, something still seems a little fishy. It's thanks to Vinny that I came to know of AZ, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of you children now. As if we wouldn't want to help save the people and Pokemon of Lumiose? We're glad to help, right, Eli? Sure, yeah, I'm glad. Thank you both. I wish to make this a city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will. Which means we'd better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Tawny. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her by. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumiose searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now, if you'll excuse us. Please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of Mega Power. I will email you all of the details as usual. Oh, we got more Megas. We're gonna make Lumiose a city that people and Pokemon can share. Like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, Eli, we're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. Well, hold on, I want to buy Mega Stones first. Okay, thank you. Time for another boring strategy meeting. Okay, Dragonite, Tyranitar, and Starmie. Okay, we're definitely doing the Dragonite first. No surprises there. Okay. I was just running around, and then all of a sudden, shiny Furfrou. Yo! That's wild! Just a random shiny Furfrou. Like, really? That's insane. Look at him! I got my Furfrou redemption, let's go! I guess I feel like I need to protect this city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, that means taking care of Lumiose's Rogue Mega Evolution problem. Who's she looking for? Okay, Dragonite, let's do this. I love Mega Dragonite so much. Yo, this thing is insane. This releases a giant hurricane. Oh, what? He's doing some final boss type stuff. What in the world? What? Where? Why did he appear out of nowhere right behind me? Oh, Dragonite's doing his unavoidable move. Oh, never mind. It's not his unavoidable one. Alright, Dragonite. I really don't want to deal with you anymore. Thank you. Absolutely did not want to have to fight that again. But down he went. And here we got Dragonite. Alright, Tyranitar. Show me what you're made of. Yo, he looks so cool. Okay, we're putting in work. I don't know what he's doing. He's whipping up sandstorms. He mad. He mad. Took him down first try, though. Actually, that was not as difficult as I thought it would be, but those rocks shooting up out of the ground, that was pretty scary. Luckily, it's pretty lenient when you dodge, like it doesn't hit you. Why's the Rust Syndicate here? Hold on, you lot, you don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow. Ken Word's word, for goodness sake. Which imbecile let 2 civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Felipe, hi. What are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue mega evolution, and we're here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumiose safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. And what are we supposed to do? It's simple. If Eli defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Bye-bye! Mega Skarmory is really cool, though. I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. They all got sad. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Felipe. You're older than Corbeau and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. I mean, I guess that's fair. Alright. The creepiest mega ever conceived. Let's get this over with, I guess. I hate this mega so much. It's like they couldn't have given it a little more. But no, they just gave it long legs. That's it, just long legs. Alright, Mega Dragonite. Oh, I don't like that run. I really don't like that run. Oh, God. Half health. What? Ow! That hit me directly in the face. Oh, he's so close. Just hit him, hit him, hit him. Yeah. Oh, he faints funny. That is, oh, he's so creepy. Like, I don't know why they decided that should be his mega. Like, he doesn't even change that much. We keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer's the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. What do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's gotta be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on. Well, that must be Eli. Says who? Who's Grisham? So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A now, the very top of ZA Royale. Just one question, who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they've made it to rank B but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. Yeah. It's a little sketchy though. I have a feeling he wouldn't just offer us someone's personal information like that. Maybe Emma could help though. Okay, I guess we're asking Emma to do detective work on a random dude that did nothing wrong. Time to get to rank A. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? Yeah, we know all about the old man and that black flower Floette of his. All you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumiose? Care about Pokemon. It's good, I'm glad you always have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna win this. I really like the new model they made for Charizard. He looks so much better. X and Y 3D model, horrid. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet, best like 3D models. How much you want to bet he has Mega Charizard X? Team Flare Nuevo. Okay. Starting off with a Pangoro. Oh, he does damage. Alright, hopefully this should knock him out. Back up a little bit. Yikes. Alright, Malamar down though. Couldn't one-shot it, unfortunately. Stone Hedge did damage. Might lose this. Yeah. Ralligator went down. Why not? Let's get Clefairy in here. This Charizard. So before he Mega Evolves, we're just gonna Hyper Potion. Are you Charizard X or Charizard Y? Depends on what I do here. Had a feeling it was X. You got this, Clefable. Down goes the Mega Charizard X. We are rank A. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Lumiose itself, we'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. A Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real, that world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us. I mean, maybe you should go at it in a different way, though. Please take care of Prism Tower in our city. That's my job. That's what I'm here for. Hello, Zygarde. I may have been defeated, I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer, but I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Zed. Hello, Lysander. Seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. Uh-oh. Come on, Zygarde, we got this. Where are you going? And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Oh, what's happening to Floette? The tower. An Ange that is affecting you. Looks like she'll be okay, but I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. We'll stop the tower. Not exactly sure how, but I think we'll do it. Uh-oh. Big explosion. Eli, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. What even was that? An earthquake? No, it's something to do with Prism Tower. It looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Nari is streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof so we can see for ourselves. AZ, Floette, you're okay. We're fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, AZ? You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came up here to view the tower. Look there. Oh,